Let's go. So here we are in the Remnant Sea. So Leto asks Chamber about like the concept of a family, and in the distant future, families aren't really a thing that exists. And Leto's starting to realise that he's the odd one out, not the Earth. Like the Earthlings aren't weird and strange. He's the weird and strange one. Yeah, like Chamber says, Z3.2 are really weird from a sociological point of view, and Leto's like, actually, I think we're the weird ones. But something's been bothering him, and he opens up to these jokers. Yeah, Chamber tells him to open up. He wants to know some advice. He's like, hell yeah, we'll give it to you. Whatever you got. And then Leto mentions that he's heard that Amy's brother is chronically ill. He's like talking about Babel. And Leto says where he's from, anyone who's unable to fight is disposed of. And he said that, and then Amy asked if he was okay with that, and he didn't understand the question. But something's got him worried about it, because she seemed pretty indignant, and everybody's reaction when he mentioned that was a bit, whoa. But before Garrett can flip his shit and become too outraged at treating human people like that, the fleet's Dr. Ordam shows up. Yeah, he says he doesn't understand why the society here would accept people who are ill and infirm. And Garrett's like, you fucking idiot. And then Oldham shows up, this doctor fella. And he's like, hey, everybody, calm down. Don't hammer him too much. He came from a world and society that's very different from ours. And then Leto tells Chamber to translate. And Chamber talks about how the society they've seen in Gargantua is extremely inefficient. And Oldham just fucking laughs. Can't believe this shit. Ha 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 ha, you nut jobs. And he finds it interesting that these space fellas would see it that way. And then Oldham suggests they talk to Babel a bit more if he still feels confused about the situation. Yeah, he says, he asked about the inefficient chain of command in this fleet and the citizens' disordered lives, and Chamber even asks what meaning is there in protecting the weak. And then he says, yeah, speak to Amy's brother. He's like, do you think that would be useful information? He's like, well, that's up to you. You gotta check that data yourself, buddy. So, Leto goes to talk to Babel, and they talk about society on the Gargantua fleet being inefficient. And Babel explains that Gargantua isn't a single organisation, it's a collection of individuals that live in harmony with their neighbours, and doing so puts people's hearts at ease. He does understand why people such as himself might seem in the way while fighting the Hidias. But Babel says, so Leto, people like me get in the way when you fight the Hidias. What would you do when the Hidias are completely defeated and there aren't any more and there's no more fighting to be done? What would you do then? And then Leto says, I would wait for further orders. And he says, so, are you saying you would live on? He says, I would wait further orders. He's like, okay, well, I guess that's sort of living on, I guess. Let's continuing to live and do stuff. Yeah, he says, if all the Hidias died, what would you do? Wait for my next mission. If you didn't get a mission, what would you do? I would wait. And Babel says, so you just be living your life, and that'd be the same as me just living my life. And then Amy comes in and is like, yo nerds, Babel, Leto, party time, let's go. Party. And now this is where we get fucking wild. So here's the party, which is a big appreciation and farewell party for Garrett and Z3.2. Let's get this party started. Everyone hoots and hollers and cheers and has a wild time. Ridget mentions that her view on the outside world and people outside the Gargantua fleet has changed after meeting us, and she says that she might want to explore the world outside of the ocean one day. Garrett says to Melty and Saya that they're leaving to fight Sidereal and to find their old friends, being Jamil and as the Gundam X fellas. And then Melty's like, oh, the hunks! More hunks! That's my face when I think about hunky dudes. She loved them hunky boys. I'm screenshotting that shit because look at that fucking face. She's like a washboard ab obsessed chipmunk. Now, don't worry, Garrett, that's just her. Stay strong, Tifa. You're going too? Hell yeah, she's going. Inseparable. Thank you, Sarah Malty. And where's Amy? She's with Leto and Babel. But meanwhile, here's the robots hanging out, because it's a party, you can't have the AI sitting about. So here's Chamber. I request an explanation as to why this is necessary. And then Al, didn't you hear? Everyone's invited to the party. There are doubts on why I need to attend. Do you actually prefer staying in the hangar, in a dark area, all alone? I would have hated it if they ditched me. I request on what you mean by ditched. Very well. I always wanted to say this to someone, so I'll respond back. Figure it out on your own. That's my answer. Roger. However, I'm glad I came here. I normally just see the sergeant being gloomy, but he's smiling today. And it's intriguing to see others enjoying themselves. Don't you think so, Ox? Unable to comprehend. If you're called an enlightened interface, then shouldn't be keeping an eye on Ensign Leto? Roger. I will begin observing Ensign Leto's actions. You got a stiff mind. I can see why others are calling you the Tin Can. And then Leto. He's getting better at speaking the Earth language. And Amy's gonna go get the delicious meats. So then, Leto and Babel talk about the meaning of existence, and it gets fucking real deep real fast. Leto says that he feels completely meaningless without orders from the Galactic Alliance, and he's just wandering aimlessly, and he currently feels like he has no meaning to his life. And then Hibiki comes in. And then, what do you want, Hibiki? Leto, you mentioned something about useless humans not being needed? That's the law we obey in the Alliance. You know, I wonder who makes those decisions. Huh? There was this boy who was involved in a lot of incidents that caused him to shut his heart away. To begin with, he was living with his mother, but after an accident, his father took custody of the boy. From the father's perspective, I think he thought the boy was helpless. No matter what he talked about, the boy wouldn't respond. He wouldn't move. All he did was sit in the corner of his room. But the father never gave up. You know why? No. And then Babel, because he loved him? That's what I believe. And the father needed him. Even if he was useless? Only the father could decide whether that was the case or not. And so the father trained the boy in the wilderness, teaching him everything he knew. And the boy obeyed. His heart was a mess, but deep inside he must have wanted to live. To live? But maybe it's something hard for you to understand, but I just want to tell you that there are other ways to live. And now that you're away from the Alliance, you have to make your own decision on how you want to live. But of course, Amy and the others will help. I'm needed. But why? Hard to say. Each one of us probably has a different reason for that. But my story ends here. Whether you stay in this fleet or come with us is up to you. Wait, in the end, what happened to the boy? He's doing fine. A lot of things happened afterwards, but he's surrounded by his friends. Fucking Hibiki. Lado, just like that boy having his dad, I have my sister. Amy? My sister needs me. I think the reason you're alive is because you're needed. Don't you think so? They benefit from having me as a soldier. Then don't you have someone you feel you need? Sister and I need each other, and that's also because I need myself that's also because I need myself to live. But there's no meaning in a useless life. Then, what's that thing you have on your waist? This is the fangs of the Hidias, I found after a battle. I heard from my sister you making something by putting holes in it. It's not that I'm trying to make something. It looks like a flute. Completely unnecessary in a fight, right? Flute? Here, give it to me. If you blow in it. See? It makes a sound. And then Lado just fucking cries. Lado, what's wrong? You crying? Did I do something wrong? No, but something came to my mind. That when I was a child, there was another child, and you must have remembered something sad. And then, sorry to keep you waiting. Wait, what's wrong? Nothing. There's just not much meat. Yep, seems like the hot plate's not working. These fucking jokers. And then his Pinion complaining that the stupid hot plate isn't working and it sucks and it's dumb. And everybody's waiting for delicious meats though. And then Wata says, hey Koji, how about you use the breast fire to heat the meat? That won't work, it'll turn to ashes. I suppose too much firepower isn't beneficial at times. Then if you understand that, how about you avoid placing explosives around the skull? And then I'll mention something to Pinion. Yeah, he's like, I have a suggestion, and he's like, are you serious, Tin Can number 2? He's like, how could you call me that when I'm about to share some profitable information? My bad. So what's on your mind? Use Chamber. Ah, good idea! And then Chamber, unable to understand. I request what you mean. Ah, shut up already. Someone, bring the oil. Amuro is not a hunky boy. He's a dreamy boy, but he's definitely not a hunky boy. And then, back to Babel. He says to Amy that he'd like to go along with us and explore the outside world. And he says to Amy that she can be honest and truthful and do what she wants to do. And so, they're like, yeah. But, the meat's ready. And everyone's enjoying the party. Sort of. So, hell yeah, this meat's good, and Mao's having a delicious beer. It's amazing. Everyone's loving it. And then here's Chamber, just fucking covered in meat. Look at him. He's got little bits of steak and burgers and shit all over him. Look at it. Poor Chamber. Poor Chamber. Thanks, Chamber. It's really delicious. Request, what is the necessity of this situation? What, you don't like being a hot plate? I repeat, what is the necessity of this situation? Ah, shut up, Tin Can. Your body is black, so we're using you as a hot plate. Black Ox is also black and would be more beneficial. Ox is a child. He does not like to stay still. I don't expect your suggestion would be useful. I'm impressed, Al. I cannot understand the current situation. I have my doubts on its efficiency. I wouldn't have expected a machine caliber to be useful in something besides combat. Ensign Lado, I question the necessity of the situation. Well, currently you're needed by many people here. And then perhaps I can find something. A life other than being a soldier. Yeah, right? He's like, use Black Ox, he's more black than me and has way more surface area. It's like, he's fidgety. He's 3 years old, you can't cook a steak on a 3-year-old child. He's just gonna throw the meat everywhere. He's not on fire, they didn't put him on fire, it's because he's black, so he's got really hot in the sun. But they're talking about the mysterious light. Because we heard about light bugs. Light bugs. And then this is scenario 8, the day of departure. And here we go, it's a nice... here we are, and then, yeah, so Opinion says that this area has few light bugs, so the ocean's not green. Yeah, and it's like, what the heck? And then Mina explains that light bugs are nanomachines that glow in the sea. It's like, wow, that's pretty wild. Nanomachines. Yeah, and later, Amy and Pinion are here to say goodbye. And then Chamber says, Sidril coming. And then look at it, there's a bunch of nerds. And there's Gultar in his battleship. He's like, haha, it's me. Fancy meeting you guys here. Oh well, I will attack anyway and take advantage of this opportunity. Gultar Birdo, Neno Yaro. This guy. And Tessa tells us all to deploy. So, tell later to take Amy into the quarter and get in position. They're in a chat, and then Pinion says he's made a weapon for Lado. Something a little less lethal, and he calls it the Pinion Halberd. He's like, alright, we'll use it, whatever. And then, time to attack. And then defeat all enemies and lower the Joker's HP to 10,000 in 3 turns, apparently, is the SR point. Sure. 3 turns? 3 turns? Yeah, 3 turns. Halberds are cool. Yeah, no, this dude isn't. Like, look. He gets, like, oh, he gets a new move. It's just weaker and shittier than his other move. And uses the wrong stat. So, nice upgrade, dude. You got it. Like, it's like this fucking guy getting. He's like, oh yeah, Kurtz, you got an upgrade, you got a new move, and then they give you the fucking mini, like the Vulcans, just completely pointless. Hey, good boy. This is just it. Well, we met Rakage, the Queen of the Sea, but she's not the Queen of the Sea anymore. Tessa rammed her in the submarine and fucked her up. Let's have a look at the universe timeline. We get new boys in the next stage or not. I think we don't get until the last thing, but I think they show up before then. Actually, they might not. The rowdy boys and girls might not show up just yet. Oh no, we get rowdy boys this stage. Yeah, no. Yeah, so this stage is when all the rowdiness begins. Again, there's Z-chips for blowing up this guy. So I'll get him to just above 10k and blow him up. The Lobster Pirate Queen, who's also has like lady sex slaves chained up with her who love her the most. But then there was a new queen, so they were like, whoa, she's the best one. I love that new queen. Fucking Rackage. Rackage is good. She's got a really good hat. Yeah, the Lobster Pirate Lesbian Queen. You gotta remember the last bit. Details are important. No violence. So here's the halberd. I require an explanation of the current situation. Sidereal is the enemy of the Alliance. Considering they attacked us, it's only natural to respond in kind. Query. The other day you acknowledged yourself to be useless as an allied soldier, and yet you are still trying to fulfill your mission as such. Why? I'll have to think on that. I'll have your answer later. You'll command this unit to battle based on an uncertain decision and without a clear purpose in mind? You'll also have that answer later.
AI ならとっさの判断が遅れるはずだ。森の使い方はガルガンティアのみんなに教わった。
It's not a halberd, it's amazing. It's the pinion halberd, alright? It's the pinion halberd. And that's Rackage, except they made the feathers on her hat really fucking huge. In the video game. I didn't name it, Pinion named it, and he's named it the Pinion Halberd. Spelled out in English and everything. Pinion doesn't know how to tell halberds and main spots. He is a fucking idiot. It's incredible energy. Full on power. Beam. Come on, Cody, if you can't make the word beam have like 15 syllables, you're not trying. One game. Wow, wow. I mean, Ryoma makes have loads.
Thanks, Ox.
The enemy from outer space. Koji's blowing everybody up. He's good. Okay, you know what? Burp on it. Rust Hurricane. Rust Hurricane.
自慢のパワーがどれほどか試してやる。
ジンガをコウジ君を助ける。こんな気づきにしてら
Koji,
れ
I'll
ない
protect
わ。
them. Exactly. Took them.
思いっきりやらせてもらうぜ。ルストハリケーン。
But get rusty. Kill all enemies and get the Adradio below 10k, but also there's Z chips for blowing it up, so I want to try and blow it up, and I'm worried it will retreat at 10k. See how we go with the Uru's strike.
OK だ。同じく。カウント。3、2、1、GO！ 援護する。ガンガン行ってくれ。よっしゃー！ぶちかましな、宗介。とどめは俺がやる。
Sasuke. Big boy. face. Bum bum bum. Bum ba bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum bum. Wow. Burning Smasher.
お前たちを地球から追い出す。
敵機のロック完了。
今だ。
Heal up Black Ox. He's a baby. He's fidgety. Right, then let's get this guy low. But not too low, obviously. Rocket punch combination. Just Cody's sickening move.
わざわざ死にに来るとはな。照準合わせ。てー。
ファイヤー。
そんなもんなんでもねえぜ。
さあお返しよビュナセース。Zの切れ味を見せてあげるわ。
悲しいな。これが全力とは。
第二で返してやるぜ。ロケットパンチ。どうだ。ブレストファイヤー。
まさにこの力、スーパーロボット。
Want to Rust Hurricane him. And hopefully he won't run away. If he does, then I'll just...
では貴様たちの創造曲を奏でるとしよう。照準合わせ。てー。
私が前に出ます。その間に下がって。痛いじゃないの。
ルストハリケーン。
まさにこの力。
You know what? I'm gonna save then, because it looks like that's the event where he's then gonna fucking piss off. Oh, I wanted to piss off though. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, and now he can Rust Hurricane. There is armor. Okay, now 10k. 10k. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the power? Tessa. Thank you, Kinoshita. And it does have size ignore, but this is going to be 2 moves instead. Ding,
余裕こいてられるのも今のうちだよ、サイデリアル。ほらほら。
小兵と侮ったのが間違いだったか。サイデリアル、地球に手出ししたことを後悔させてやる。ある、使うぞ、ラムダドライバーを。ラー
ラジャ。
ナイス。イメージ固まった。やれる。いけー。私は死なんぞ。死んでたまるものか。
I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die here. Too bad this guy just fucking murdered him. So we got our thingy, psychic reactor or whatever. Like, oh, what the heck? Look out, Garrett. Blammo. What the heck? We're all getting shot up. Some side drill guys. But they're attacking Giltar too? But that's not all. Space Satan and Gishin nerds. Ugh. And then Giltar is like, I don't like how this is going. I'll get you next time, Z3.2. And he leaves. We find it strange that the Space Satan's army still exists. And Luca analyzes the enemy and realizes that they're all AIs, including the side drill stuff. And none of us know what's going on. So, there's counter-attack. And Plato's gonna help out too. Diaper Skeleton's back? Hell yeah, Diaper Skeleton's back. I love that dude. I like it when he glares at me. Look at his diaper vision. So, if Hibiki had attacked Gilto, like, I knew it, he's the new sphere reactor. And he's like, looks like the enemy's tagged you as a reactor. Well, these guys are working with Gadlights, that's to be expected. Think he wants revenge for him? Don't know what's up. Just gotta beat him, gotta show him the new owner of their old sphere is me, and I'm their worst nightmare. It's like, Hibiki, shut up, dude, shut up. Big idiot.
人を
Please,
殺すた
body,
めの
stop
機械か
making everything
大将こち
like
らから
point
で
of
す
contact with my body.
最大速度で追います
Fine.
逃がすか
Good. He can kill the weakest enemy in the game with his move.
.与えられた役割は果たすこれでその動きは読んでいる
Okay, so here's Tifa making her face, and Kano's like, "It's alright, Tifa. Sasuke and Garrett will protect us." And then Tifa smiles, is like, "Yep." And the moon's coming. Like, the moon? I don't get what you're talking about. She says, "The moon shines brightly to clear away the darkness." And then Chamber says, "There's a machine approaching the area." Enemy? He's like, "Unknown." That's Zambot 3? Kappei, is that you, Kappei? It's been a while, Wata. Jin Kappei, at your service. And then Keiko, Kappei, there's no time to feel nostalgic. We've got to defeat all these scums first. You need to tell me that, I know already. How convenient. Since you're all alone, why don't you tag with me? Unknown machine, however, it's confirmed as ally force. Roger that, I'll back you up. We count on you, Kappei. It seems they're all AI, so no need to show any mercy. You can count on me. I know. I'll show you what me and Zambot 3 can do. That giant robot, is he an acquaintance of Wada's? His name's Jin Kappei, and his robot's name is Zambot 3. It's one of our old allies. So he was missing because he was here at the Green Earth. Get ready, robot army, for I bonk those side drill and warm up on you guys. Me and Zambot 3 will fight everybody. I just gotta check the music. Do I have the other one? I don't even know that I've got the other song here actually. Okay, no I do. Zambot 3. It's got the ion cannon. Nice! Zambot's now geared with the build's ion engine and is loads stronger than before. Hey Kappei, don't let that power go to your head. Remember we're here representing all of the Jin family. Yeah, I get it. Now we've got these mystery bots and those sidereal bastards ahead. Me and Zambot are gonna send them all packing. sound like a busted CD. He's the ion cannon. Good job, 87.5. This ion cannon sounds like Silent Hill. If it's an air raid siren, but you know. I can't let Cape leave me in the dust. Time for Trider and me to jump right into the fray. Anyway, the president looks very happy to see Cape and his friends again. Yes, he was quite lonely when they returned to the UCW. And then fucking Kinoshita. Ah, the flowers of friendship are blooming with gusto. Their presence is a great boon to us. We'll follow your lead, Mr. President. Let's go, Robot Army. Don't even think you can stop us now. Fortunately, it's 150% too much HP for him to be a true hero. Also, he's an anime, so. That's everybody, nobody says shit from now on. See, they're not even proper Space Satan army. It's just this shit with robots in it. It's garbage. Don't blame me with Shia. This dude! This is our blockbuster. And then he blasted him with a big gun. Big gun. He's got Wild Heart, so as long as his skill's lower than the enemy, he'll get bonus shit, but he's got actually pretty high skills. Well, I mean, he would have pretty high skills, but we've established that everybody's skills are fucked up. But yeah, like, he's only 7.